In this video, we are going to create our own responsive custom linktree page with the help of Nextjs and Tailwind CSS. After completing this assignment, you will be able to design any basic website using Nextjs and even HTML and Tailwind CSS. But first, what is Nextjs and Tailwind? Tailwind CSS is a utility-first CSS framework that helps users to build apps faster and more effortlessly. You may use utility classes to adjust the layout, color, spacing, typography, shadows, and more to create a completely customized component design, all without leaving your HTML or writing a single line of custom CSS. Nextjs is a flexible React framework that provides building pieces for creating fast web applications. By framework, we mean Nextjs, which manages React tools and settings and adds structure, functionality, and optimizations to your application. We don't need any prior knowledge for this course, only a basic understanding of JavaScript and HTML, CSS is sufficient. Now without wasting our time, let's get started. Let's open our command prompt or terminal in this folder. Simply search for Nextjs with Tailwind in your browser. Click on the first link to view this Tailwind CSS installation and documentation page. And then copy the first line from the first stage of installation and paste it here on command prompt. Here I don't want to create new folder, so I'm just removing my project from here and replace it with that. Now, from the second instruction box, copy these two lines one by one and install these dependencies in the same manner as the first step, just pasting them into terminal. This will generate tailwind.config.js and postx.config.js file. Before we continue, let's open VS Code by typing code space dot and enter. This will launch VS Code. Here to open command prompt, just press Command J. Or just go to View, and here you can see Terminal option. Now, copy this and paste it into the tailwind.config.js file. Finally, to apply Tailwind as our new CSS, put these three Tailwind directives to your global.css file in the layers folder. We don't need the home module here, so remove it. We're now done and ready to start coding, so let's execute this with npm run dev. Oh, an error on the first run. Let us check the error. Check this on line 3, there is no module because we deleted the home module, so let's remove it, and execute this code again by saving it. Still displays an error. This is because by default we're using simple CSS, but we have modified it with Tailwind directives, so, because we don't need them, we must delete all of these lines from our index.js file. And save. There are no errors at this time. Now, let's add a div here, and give a title with the head tag. Head. Title. Personal links. In Linktree website, we can see mainly 4 sections. Profile photo, or avatar on top. Followed by social media icons, links buttons, and finally website logo, at the bottom. Let me explain what I mean. Check out this example, which has a photo, username, buttons, and a logo at the bottom. So, we'll say here that we need button links after the social media icon, and logo in the footer. Let's focus on avatar first. As Nextjs is a React framework, we will use its components feature in this project to make our code faster. The most important benefit of Nextjs is the ability to update individual elements on your web page or app without having to reload the entire page, and it is best used in search engine optimization. Let's create our first component, let's say avatar. And now create components folder and create avatar.js inside this folder. Now, here in avatar.js file, type RFCE, and this menu will pop up, and here, select this RFCE from it, which will create basic structure for our component. If you don't see this menu, you just need to install ES7 React Redux React Native Snippet extension. We'll import this file back into our index.js file. Check this out, we can finally see our first component on screen. Before we add our profile photo or anything, let's change our background color. To do so, go back to index.js. And here inside our div, give class name equals quotes, and here inside this quotes we going to write our Tailwind CSS. So let's say, bg gradient to tr. From red 400 via blue 300 to green 300 H screen. Now check this out, here now we got this beautiful gradient. Now back to the avatar.js, here inside div, class name equals width full, padding top 12, padding bottom 4, flex, justify center, and items center. So simple, right? Just like normal conversation. Now, inside this, let's add our profile photo. For that we will not use img tag, but instead of that we will use image, which is available in Nextjs. Let's say image. Inside image, add src, alt, height, width, and object fit. For now, we are going to use an online image link from this page. And paste it inside the src. And now let's say alt equals avatar profile, height equal 54, width equal 54, and object fit equals contain, and save it. Here we have an invalid src prop error. Let's try our hand at live problem solving. To do so, go to your web browser and search for this. Next image, host name error. Now in the search results, always try to find other people's solutions, and the best place is Stack Overflow. Check this out. Here, copy this. And let's go to the next config.js file. And over here we can see the module exports. Let's replace this. Here, replace this hostname with this line and hit save. We are still getting an error because we have to restart our server as we made changes inside the next config file. Now, we've finally got our avatar on our screen. Let's wrap this image inside another div to get more control over this profile photo. Div, class name equals bg gradient to tr, from amber 200, via bg amber 300, to indigo 200, padding 4, border none, rounded full. This doesn't look right, let's tweak this a bit. Now it looks just fine, and here we are done with the image. Now, below our image, let's add our name and username. Let's say h2, Evil Morty, and wrap this inside another div. Let's put class name in the H tag, make the text bold, and change the color of the username. we are finally done with avatar. Let's jump to the second part, which is adding social media icons and links with the help of the React Social icon. Add the social links component first, and import it. Now, look for the React Social icon and navigate to this website. Scroll down and copy this and paste it inside Terminal to install it. Now we are ready to use the social icons inside our code. First, import social icon. Now here, inside div, class name equals flex, justify center. Inside this div, we will write the social icon. After that, we add target equals underscore blank. URL equals deribly.com. And change the foreground color to white, and the background color to transparent. Now we will duplicate this and replace our links with whatever we want to add. As we are adding GitHub, YouTube, and LinkedIn, for instance. Let's give some effect to our icons. To do so, add class name equals onHover, scale icon by 125, ease and out, in duration of 300 seconds. And here, we are done with our links section. Now let's have a look at the link buttons. Add the link buttons component and import it into index.js. Now, within the links buttons, let's put div. Class name equals flex, justify center, item center, and text white for the time being. Create an unordered list here in this div element, and add list elements inside this unordered list. For now, give the class name equals dot button. As there is no btn class in Tailwind CSS, so we will create our own custom class called btn, and use it in our code. Go to Global CSS, and here, let's add layer component, and inside this, add apply, flex, justify center, items center, bg none, border gray 600, text black, px4, py2, rounded lg, nmy4. Check this out, here we got a little shape over here. Now let's make our changes. Here remove btn from unordered list. And let's give list a class name equals btn. And change this unordered list element to width equal 244 pixels. And on small screen width equal 320 pixels. Now, let's give links to this list by adding anchor tag. Inside this tag, let's say href equals your link. Next target equals underscore blank. Rel equals no refer, and close the tag. At last give name to the links. Here no referrer prevents passing the referrer information to the target website. But there is a problem. When you hover over this whole button, nothing happens when you click away from this text. This is because we have added this btn inside list instead of a tag. So add this btn directly to a tag. And now if you click on this button, we will be directed to our link. And we are done here with our buttons. Let's move on to our last section. Add footer logo and import inside index.js. Here inside our div, let's say personal links. You can also add an image or anything you want, but I am keeping it simple. Let's give class name equals text blue 500, font bold, tracking 12 pixel, flex, justify center, items n, text XL, MT12 and save. Here text don't looks correct, so let's change the value to 900 so we can see it clearly. And at end let's say cursor pointer. That's it, we are done with our custom and responsive Linktree website. If you want to add a logout button like the original Linktree website, which I don't think we need in our case, but let's quickly look into it. Let me give you a quick tutorial on adding an icon as well. To do so, search for Hero Icons and open the Hero Icons website. From here, open the documentation, Scroll down and you will find a link for installation. Copy this link and install hero icons. Now let's import this hero icon so we can use it. Inside this div, let's say arrow left 1 rectangle icon. And give the class name with H6, W6. And over here in div, add flex, justify and px4, pt4. And now let's animate this icon quickly, so you can learn about Tailwind animation too. Over here, add the cursor pointer, on hover, animate pulse, and let's increase the height and width to 10, and that's it. Check this out, the responsive Linktree website is ready. If you are watching this video until this point, then please don't forget to like and share this video, and support us as much as you can. Thanks for watching.